You know, Umbriel, some mornings feel like the world is still catching up to you, even if you haven't moved yet.
I know exactly what you mean. It's like the day waits for you, but you're not rushing. You just exist. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Feel Good Podcast. I'm Umbriel.
And I'm Leda. Today we're exploring a slow, gentle journey together, the art of slow living, a world where pace doesn't equal value, where presence is the prize.
And presence is such a rare treasure these days. The constant ping of notifications, endless to-do lists. Sometimes I forget what it feels like to just breathe.
Exactly. Slow living to me isn't about doing less, it's about feeling more, feeling life as it unfolds, noticing the textures, the smells, the quiet songs of our everyday moments.
I love that phrasing, feeling life. Sometimes I just sit in my apartment, listen to the hum of the city from my window, and notice things I'd never see if I were rushing, like a cat stretching lazily on a balcony across the street, or a leaf dancing in the wind.
I did that yesterday. Just sat on the porch, watching the sunlight flicker through the trees, and I realized I hadn't noticed a single sunset properly in weeks.
That's the irony, isn't it? We move so fast to live life that we forget to experience it.
And that forgetting creates stress, doesn't it? Our minds are like crowded rooms with too many voices, all demanding attention. Slow living is learning to clear the room, even just for a moment.
I remember the first time I truly tried that. I left my phone in another room, sat on my balcony with a cup of tea, and just watched the world. At first, it felt like an eternity, but then a kind of calm washed over me I hadn't felt in years.
Yes, that calm is like medicine, and I think it's contagious. When we slow down, others around us can feel it too.
Definitely. Even in small ways. A calm tone in a conversation, a gentle smile, taking time to really listen.
Speaking of listening, I noticed something yesterday. I was walking slowly through the park, just listening to the wind in the trees, and I realized I hadn't truly heard birdsong in maybe months.
Isn't it amazing how much is happening around us that we never notice because we're always moving too fast? Slow living trains your senses to awaken.
It does, and it also opens your heart. I found myself smiling at strangers on the path just because I felt present with them in that shared space.
That's beautiful. There's something radical about that too. In a world that prizes speed and efficiency, choosing to slow down is almost an act of rebellion.
A quiet rebellion. No banners, no slogans, just a deep inhale and a decision to notice the day.
I love that. And the funny part is, it feels selfish at first. Like, am I wasting time? But the more I practice it, the more I realize it's generous to ourselves and to others.
Exactly. Slow living isn't about isolation. It's about presence. Presence with yourself, with the people you love, and with the world around you.
That reminds me of a morning I spent in a small cafe, just sketching and sipping tea. I noticed a couple laughing quietly, a child trying to draw with crayons. I could feel their world in a way I never would have if I were rushing.
Yes, those little glimpses of life are treasures, and slow living lets us see them.
It also teaches patience. I used to get frustrated when things didn't happen instantly, but now I see the beauty in letting life unfold in its own time.
Absolutely. I've been learning that the hard way too. Waiting for emails, waiting for inspiration, waiting for decisions, and noticing the growth and insights that appear in the waiting.
Slow living, in a way, is about learning to trust time, that life doesn't need our constant interference to be beautiful.
And trust yourself that you don't need to fill every moment to be enough.
That's profound. And I think that's what makes slow living sustainable. It's not a checklist, it's a relationship with time, with life, and with ourselves.
I remember a rainy afternoon, Umbriel. I was curled up with a blanket, listening to raindrops, and my mind kept nudging me. You should be doing something. But I resisted, and slowly, I felt tension release from my body. My shoulders relaxed, my breathing slowed, and I realized I'd been holding my life like it was a race.
That's such a vivid image. Holding life like a race, and finally letting it go. That's really at the heart of slow living. Surrendering to the rhythm of life rather than forcing it.
Yes, and it's also playful. I've noticed that when I slow down, I notice joy in the small, unexpected things. The way sunlight glints on a window, a cat chasing a leaf, the smell of bread from a bakery.
That's true. Those moments, when noticed, can feel profound, and they accumulate, don't they? Like drops filling a cup.
They do. And slowly, that cup of small joys becomes a reservoir of calm and gratitude.
And it's funny, the world doesn't slow down for you. Cars still honk, emails still ping, life continues. But slow living changes how you move through it.
Yes, and it teaches boundaries. Saying no to the unnecessary, yes to what nourishes you.
That's so important. There's a week I tried to do everything, answer everything, attend everything, and I felt depleted.
I've been there too, and that's where slow living becomes radical, because it's about reclaiming your energy, your time, and your peace.
Yes, creating a life that feels alive, not just busy.
And noticing, Umbriel, noticing how our minds and bodies respond when we slow down, the calm in our breathing, the lightness in our steps, the clarity in our thoughts.
It's a gift, and it's available to everyone in every moment. Even a slow walk, a mindful meal, a quiet afternoon can start the ripple.
And that's why we keep practicing, gently, forgiving ourselves when we rush, returning to awareness again and again.
That's really what makes it sustainable. Slow living isn't perfect. It's a practice of presence, patience, and curiosity.
And joy. I find unexpected joy in the most ordinary moments. Folding laundry slowly, feeling the warmth of a cup of tea, listening to a neighbor's laughter.
It's magical, isn't it? Magic hidden in plain sight, waiting for us to notice.
And in noticing, we transform our relationship with life, from survival mode to living mode, from noise to melody, from rush to rhythm.
Beautifully said. And that's the art of slow living, to move through life with intention, reflection, and heart.
So, dear listeners, take a deep breath with us now. Inhale slowly, exhale slowly, and let a little of this rhythm settle in.
Feel it in your shoulders, in your chest, in your mind, the gentle reminder that you can live fully, even in a fast world.
Until next time, breathe slow, live slow, and notice the beautiful details in your day.
And may every small moment bring you peace, reflection, and joy.